Seriously though, can we just talk about how amazing this sweater is? Ugh, I love it. Hi y'all, welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas, and for today I want to sit in front of my Christmas tree and answer the 10 questions on the Christmas 2000 tag going around YouTube right now. Also, when I'm done answering, I'm going to be opening day 6 of my I'd Rather Stay at Hogwarts this year advent calendar, so definitely stay tuned if you want to see what's inside. The first question is a very hard one for me to answer. It is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? And this one, I have been mulling this over for like hours now trying to think of it, and my instinct is to say It's a Wonderful Life because it's one that like I can't function if I haven't seen it at least once a holiday season. It's kind of my grounding thing, it's my centering movie. And I'm very tempted to say A Christmas Story because I've been watching that constantly since I was little, and like when they do the 24 hours of A Christmas Story on TV, I will literally leave it on for 24 hours. I've done that before. I have it memorized. I love that movie. But if I really think about it, It's a Wonderful Life is great, but it's not really like a fun, light movie to have on in the background while you do Christmas stuff. It's not like an upper in that way. It's like a very focused movie, which I love. It's great, but it's not like a put it on the background while you decorate the tree kind of movie. And A Christmas Story is really wonderful, but it does feel like someone else's story, you know? So I think my favorite, if I could only pick like one Christmas movie to watch for the rest of my life, that was it. It would probably be Elf, because it's just the right mix of like timeless, and because it's not like about like a set time period. It's kind of timeless, it's really magical, it's a weird mix of like wholesome, a little kiddish, but really good and grounding as an adult at the same time. It's funny and it's silly and it's sweet and it's super quotable, and I don't know, it was just a light movie. It's one I can put on when I'm feeling down and get grounded, but it's also what I can have on the background while I do something else. It's just, I love it so much, and it feels really weird that it's my pick because it's not a movie I grew up with, and I would have expected to pick a movie I grew up with. I don't know how Elf just like snuck into my heart as a top pick, but guess that's where we're at. Question number 2 is, where are you spending Christmas this year? And I'm spending it on Long Island at my home with my girlfriend Mia, who's Vlogmas. I have a link to her playlist in the description below, and my roommate. And we're also going to travel about half an hour to go see some really good friends, probably on Christmas Day or a little bit the day before, but it's pretty low-key, just staying home. Number 3, what is your least favorite Christmas food? This is hard because there's not a lot of Christmas food I don't like. I pretty much love all of it. I mean, I guess technically I could say like turkey or ham because I don't eat meat anymore, but that's not because I don't love it. Like, I miss ham. I love ham. So like, that's not even true. I could say sparkling cider because I used to love sparkling cider. We had it every single Christmas, but I made myself really sick on it one Thanksgiving. I've not been able to drink it since then. So like, I don't drink it anymore, but I still like it. I guess, you know what I think I'm gonna say, because a lot of people bring this up all the time, is I hate cookie dough. I cannot stand cookie dough, and pretty much everyone I know loves baking chocolate chip cookies or sugar cookies for Christmas just so they can eat the cookie dough, and I hate it. I can't handle like the gooey texture. The salmonella fears like freak me out, but even separate from that, it's just gross to me. I'm like, it's just not finished yet, and I don't like eating like the raw stuff like that. So I mean, if cookie dough counts and that's my least favorite, other than that, I pretty much like every Christmas food I've ever tried. I don't think I've ever disliked anything. Question number 4 is, what's on your Christmas wish list? I didn't really have anything I was particularly wanting this year. I did put a wish list together because that's how our friend group does. We always like just put wish lists together, and that way no one has to like pester each other about what they want, and we all get things for each other we actually need or want. I did not have that much. I kind of have like this recurring wish list I just add to continually when I think of it, mainly so I don't feel stressed around the holidays trying to come up with stuff. It's primarily like baking supplies, some Lord of the Rings books, illustrated Harry Potter books, a few things like that, a couple like little things here and there that I need, just random stuff. But honestly, I prefer getting surprised by people for the most part. Like, I try to just throw things there as a general idea, or little things that I probably would get myself if I had the money, but I try not to spend a whole lot, and I don't have a whole lot to spend anyway. So yeah, it's mainly like baking stuff and books and like a couple little nerdy things here and there. But really, I just love getting surprised by friends. I think it's really fun to kind of see what makes somebody else think of you. I kind of find that almost more fun than even like getting the thing. Number 5 is, what's the first thing you do on Christmas Day? And it is 100% look out the window to see if there's snow. Like, I don't care. I lived in Florida for a while, and I would still check out the window like, maybe it happened, or maybe there's enough frost that I can pretend it's snow. Like, that is definitely the very first thing I do. The next question is, do you wear your best on Christmas Day or do you wear something comfy? I usually go for comfy most of the day. Like I will normally wear like really over the top Christmas pajamas or Christmas onesie or something like that during Christmas morning. Like my girlfriend, my roommate and I, we always like put out like, we actually do a full English breakfast for Christmas morning, which is really fun. So we try to take our time and eat food and open the presents slowly. We have friends come over usually and we all are just opening presents. So you might as well be in your like footsie pajamas and stuff. Like who wants to bother getting dressed and looking nice before they can come downstairs and open their presents? And later in the day I might get dressed up. I've really only done that once or twice, and normally it's just because I have like a funny Christmas dress I want to wear. Like I have this Christmas dress that has cats on the skirt and Santa hats, and I wore that last year, and it's like a nice dress, but it's a nice dress with cats on it. And I don't think I did makeup or anything like that. It was just like, let's put on a fun dress. And then as soon as friends had left and dinner was eaten, I was right back into pajamas. So it's really most of the day is comfy, and honestly, even my best on Christmas is probably going to be comfy, and it's going to have, well, like a Santa on a unicorn on it, let's be real. The next question is, do you like Brussels sprouts? And I love Brussels sprouts, especially when they're like pan fried or when they're roasted. Those are fantastic. I'm a little burnt out of them right now because I actually got my girlfriend into Brussels sprouts, and then that's like all we ate. We had it like 4 times a week for months. So now I'm a little burned out, especially on like steamed Brussels sprouts. I'm not as into them right now, but I think I might try some like a little bit different or fancier recipes for it on Christmas to kind of get back into them. I do love them. I'm just eating them so often that I'm kind of like burnt out on them. Next question is, do you set a budget for presents? I kind of have to. I really don't have that much spending money, but I'm not gonna lie, I am pretty bad about going over and putting it on the credit card. I'm pretty bad about like having a budget and then reaching that budget, but then being like, oh, but I saw this out and it was only $5, and oh, I forgot I want to get them a little more stuff for their stocking. Like I tend to add to it and add to it and add to it. I need to get stricter about it because it's really hard not to spoil my friends. It's also hard because my depression tends to be like super noticeable to me around Christmas because I'm wanting to be happy so badly that I'm hyper aware when I'm not, and I'm pretty bad about when I get depressed wanting to spend money on other people and do things for other people because I feel like I can't do a lot for them emotionally necessarily or be as present as I want to be. So it's kind of like, hey, I bought you this stuffed animal, or I bought you this sweater, or I bought you a bunch of chocolates, so here, this is how I show that I love you. I'm pretty bad about that, and then it being Christmas just ups it. Like I just want to make all my friends super, super happy, so I have to get stricter about it. I do try to follow a budget, but I'm not great at actually sticking to it. The 9th question, and this is probably harder than the first question, is what's your favorite Christmas song? This is so difficult because there's just so many different vibes on Christmas. I like the fun songs, I like the silly songs, I like the songs that like you only like because like you have nostalgic associations with them, not because you actually love the song. I think if I had to pick one, and I know how terribly predictable this is, it would probably be All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey, because it's just very fun. I never get sick of the song. Like I don't care how many times I hear it. Like my poor girlfriend once, it came on the radio while we were in the car and we were talking during it, and then the station hit commercials, so we switched to another station and the song had just started again, and she's like, you want to hear it again, don't you? And I'm like, I do. And the final question is New Year's Eve, in or out? As a rule, it's definitely in. Like I'm not a big party person for the most part, and I'm very, very into the routine of watching the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Like literally like Monica and Ross Geller, that is how obsessed I am with like the New Year's Eve show. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. And my family's always done a thing where we like put out a spread of like crackers and cheese and just like fresh vegetables and fruits and all the leftover like Christmas candies and cookies and stuff just to eat on all night. So it's just like get in your pajamas early, eat a ton of food, watch a bunch of TV, and just collapse and go to bed after that, and not have to deal with like drunk drivers, not have to deal with like traffic and crowds and all of that. This year, since it's turning 2020, I know my friend and I talked about throwing a Great Gatsby New Year's Eve party. I don't know if we're still doing that, so if we're going to do something like that, I'll definitely do it. I'll probably still have like the ball dropping on my phone or something so I can watch it because I'm pathetic. All right, that's it for the Christmas tag, which means it's time to open up my Harry Potter advent calendar, which I'm so excited about. Today is day 6, so I gotta hunt it down. There you are, right at the bottom. Aha! Found more of the stickers. If you were watching earlier, I found a couple stickers just floating around in the advent calendar and a couple other compartments, so I could tell they had come loose during shipping. And here are a few more for today. So I think today was supposed to be that. And here's my Hufflepuff crest, which 2 of my best friends are Hufflepuffs, so I love that house. and a Deathly Hallows sticker. That is probably going right on my computer. I'm so excited. These are really cool too because they're actually clear. They're not white, so it's just clear with this very like pretty silver for these crests and then black for this. I think it's a kind of like almost a subtle way to put it on your MacBook or something. Like it may not show up right away until the light hits it, which I really like that idea. Also means that my Slytherin sticker is still floating around somewhere in the advent calendar, and I need that so soon. I'm like staring at it like, where are you, where are you, where are you? I need my house crest on a sticker so badly. Okay guys, that's it for Vlogmas today. I'll be back tomorrow with another Christmas themed video. Until then, be merry, be happy, and have a great day.